Nice and silver. Unfortunately, this wind is not helping the situation. And then sure enough this morning, 600 yards across the slide here, we see a humongous grizzly bear. Maybe tonight I'm going to try to get mine set up in the trees because I'm the only guy on the ground with that big grizzly hanging around. So it's kind of a little bit unnerving because we do have fish hanging around that we're smoking and this and that. And he could end up coming right into camp. You know, you never know. He just could. Hi, I'm Greg Ovens, and this is Ovens Rocky Mountain Bushcraft. This year, Zach Fowler invited me on his second season of his 30-day survival challenge. For 30 days, we'll have to live off of plants and whatever we can catch and cook. So, day 21 of our challenge. Time's winding down, but we're just about finished our shelters. I think we'll be staying in them tonight. We have to head to the lake this morning, try to get some fish. I got to check my set line trap and hopefully I caught something with it. I'm hoping that I did. Chances are good because I know they're pretty efficient traps. Weather is holding out for us. It's really quite nice. We got a little bit of thunder and rain during the night time. There's a little bird here just hanging out in the tree. A little wren actually. I would still like to catch something with my homemade fishing rod, but it's not casting very well. I might have to use a heavier weight because I really would like to catch something on it. So I'm going to spend some time and effort trying to catch something with my homemade rod so you can see how it works, because I have made them before and had success. And as for my staff, that in the beginning I started carving and this and that, I left it back at our first camp and haven't been able to work on it. But whether I get that finished or not, I mean, that's not really part of the adventure. I mean, I may end up just having to finish that after. You don't always get to accomplish everything that you set your mind to in a situation like this. We're living off of plants, gophers, fish, whatever we can catch. We both lost quite a bit of weight. So, and a lot of times we just don't have the energy or the motivation left at the end of the day for little projects. We've had 2 chess games on Zach's little chessboard, and that kind of killed some monotony. It gives us something to do in our leisure time, if you can call it leisure time, because you're usually pretty worn out by the end of the day. Anyway, hopefully we can have another fishing day like we did a couple of days ago. We didn't go fishing yesterday. A couple of days ago, though, we both got 3. Zach's caught 30 now, and I've caught 35. But at least the last week and a half, the fish we're getting out of this lake up here are decent fish. They're 3-pounders, even bigger, 3-4-pounders. Off to the lake and then finish the shelters. Maybe we can see a bear or something interesting. Looking forward to today and looking forward to the rest of the adventure, because every day we find something interesting. So keep watching. It's nice rich dirt. There should be worms in here. Very nice looking dirt. It's black, but I'm not seeing any. No worms there. Try over by the pond, maybe somewhere.
Yeah, they're not in here.
Yeah, I got it. I got a couple here.
Got a couple?
Found a couple. It's a start. Okay, so we're at my set line. And walk in and check it. See if we caught anything in the last day or so on it. I'm hopeful. See if it's still set or if it's gone off. Well, unfortunately, so the trigger never went off. Line's still in the water. So this time we didn't get any action. But I'll just leave it because you never know. It is quite possible that that the worm snuck under a rock or is kind of hidden from them too. So I might have to re-throw it out and try a different spot, because if they can't see it or find it, then it's not doing me much good either, is it? So give you a panoramic view of the lake here again. Very nice. I should almost pull my set line in or we might get tangled on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm snagged on it, I think, too. Yeah, see, that's the problem too. So I'm assuming it was in a bad spot. Oh, she broke off. Okay, well, that's probably why it didn't work, because it was snagged under something.
I don't like it over here. It's not as deep.
No, it isn't. Well, usually right where it turns color.
Yeah, which is I can't cast that far without the weight.
No, I know. It's hard. Oh, I keep going the wrong way. That's better. Well, maybe to the other spot, eh?
Drink?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, good. I'm going hungry. I'm getting hungry. I don't even see any fish. There's the great blue heron. Well, we're not having any success fishing so far, so I'm gonna collect some stuff for tea again. I'm gonna collect some fireweed, so I'll collect some yarrow. It's just gonna be a hodgepodge of whatever for tea. Some horsetail, and I saw a stinging nettle somewhere. Gotta collect something. There's not many, but amongst the twinberry and the fireweed, there's a few nettles here. A few stinging nettles. I'm just basically collecting whatever makes tea. So these thistles are edible too. They actually taste pretty good. What I do is I just, towards the top, break it like this, and then peel it. It doesn't matter, I just peel it like this. I don't care, I don't waste too much time on the leaves really. They're too hard to peel. Just the stalks. And this inner part is actually quite sweet. It's actually not bad. And it's good cooked too. I have to rely on plants. We're not getting any fish today. All we have today is 2 gophers and the tea and the plants that I've collected, I guess. Tops seem to be the best though. You get down further, they start getting a bit woody and tough. There's still some good stuff, but inside you can see the pith. That's what's up, Doc. I managed to get one, but now I'm all tangled on my line. I did get one. This is my favorite fishing spot. This is a nice one. We really needed this. Because even if this is our only fish today, this is probably a 4-pounder at least. Might even be closer to 4.5. It's at least a 4-pounder. So this will keep us going today, even if this is the only fish, because we still have some to smoke. But problem was I forgot to push play on the camera when I caught him. And of course, once I caught him, I wasn't going to worry about trying to push play on the camera. I just wanted to make sure we had something to eat tonight, or today. We haven't eaten fish for a couple days. So we're in luck. I'm going to try for another one. 2 would be better than 1. I guess the good thing is that so far I can still say I haven't been skunked at this lake. I've caught fish every time I've come here, at least 1. Okay, 1 more and then maybe go and finish the shelters. Get the other fish on the smoker. Whew. A little windy now, so it's hard to cast. Very windy. Yeah, I can't cast half as far. Yeah, I can't get out where I usually am. That's a good cast. Just had a bite. Oh, that's not a bite, that's a snag. And I can't afford to lose this last lure. If I have to walk in there, I will. I got it off, but I actually did have a bite. I know I did. Oh well, that's what editing's for, I guess. Well, I got snagged on that same rock, I think, again. I better keep trying. Maybe it's just time to set my trap again. Whew. Back is getting sore. Zach's over there swimming. That'd be the day I'd swim in here. There's still snow. I can imagine how cold it is, but he felt like having a bath, I guess, so he's over there swimming and kayaking. I can imagine how cold it is. Well, I know how cold it is. I jumped in yesterday, or 2 days ago after a fish. I know it's cold. But I think it's time for me to set the set line and either come back later tonight or first thing in the morning. I'd like to be back. One more and I'm good. It's too windy anyway to cast properly. No, see, I can't even cast it, so I'll be here tomorrow earlier. I think the morning fishing is the best. I think evening would probably be okay, but whether I have enough energy to come back, maybe if I eat this fish, have my tea and everything, maybe. But for now, I'm happy just to have that one fish. Just gotta bait the hook. I think I'll put 2 on. It's a pretty big hook. Okay, I got my line all here. Hopefully it doesn't catch on stuff. Worked well. Gotta pull a bit of slack out. So in that case, what I do is I just come to here and I just tie a knot. Oh, my back is itchy. Probably mosquito bites. That's probably what it is. Nothing but mosquitoes around. Drives me mental. Nice and silver. There goes the liver that I was trying to save, so. Oh well, good enough. Back to the shack. Jack. Oh, come on, that's hot.
The 30-Day Survival Challenge Season 2 Canadian Rockies has been brought to you in part by Dr. Squatch Soap, Hidden Woodsman Gear, Go Prepared Survival, Outdoor Vitals, Wazoo Survival Gear, Simple Shot Shooting Sports, and Grim Workshop. Check out the link in the description below for the gear video of the 30-Day Survival Challenge.
This will go on here like this. Standing on it. Done. Just gotta put the fish on, put it on the fire. Well, it's choking me out. I'm gonna put the skin down to start with. Unfortunately, this wind is not helping the situation. Yeah, I better trim these off. They're going to catch on fire. I don't want the smoker going up in smoke. Fill in any holes with this. The situation with the smoke and the wind is not helping. It's blowing it all away. Maybe if it calms down later, get a proper smudge pot going. Oh, it's taking a lot of calories building this. She wants to roll, but it's running out of energy. It's getting tough. Ouch. Sitting on something sharp. Yeah, it's not nice sitting on all these nubs. Gonna have to put a cross brace on these two trees. Get the hammock to stay. Bloody mosquitoes. Even up here in the trees, they find you. Well, I guess so. They can fly, eh? Ah, this bloody hair. Time to get a haircut.
Just a trim. Don't buzz me, all right?
Drives me nuts. There's Zach's platform over there. He's working on his trees. He's down there contemplating something. Well, just a couple more pieces here. That's all I got left. Well, we're getting a big thunderstorm here. I hear the wind and lightning and oh, there's a flash. It's moving the trees around. Zach's up in this tree fort. I didn't move up there last night, but I don't know how it's blowing up there where he is up higher, but it's pretty windy and lightning. Raining. It'll pass over though. Moving things around. Oh well, try to get some sleep, I guess. In the morning of day 22, there was a big storm all night, wind and thunder and rain, and it's raining pretty hard, pretty windy again today, so it's not likely we'll get up to the lake unless it clears up or something. So I don't really know what's on the agenda for today. Might be one of them rainy days to sit by the fire and just not really do a lot. I'm not into getting soaking wet again. Better get up and have some tea or something and get the day rolling though somehow. Look at that wind. It's not very nice out. I just got to thinking, like Zach, he set his tarp and his hammock up in his platform last night, and then sure enough this morning, 600 yards across the slide here, we see a humongous grizzly bear. Just
Oh wow. Oh wow. He's looking right at me.
probably smells our fish.
Yeah, he probably, oh my goodness. He's like, that guy is huge. We didn't build those hammock things high enough. We didn't build our platforms high enough for this guy.
Well, I better get moved up in there. Maybe this is the night he's going to show up here.
He could reach right up to the platforms easily.
You see the hump on the shoulder?
Oh yeah.
It's a grizzly.
Man, wouldn't that be something to see him just come charging down the hill or something? You know, I want to see Mom come tearing out of the bushes and like,
I don't.
you know, and then go away, obviously, not tear us to pieces. I want a good scare.
That's a big grizzly.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's huge.
I'll bet you that's probably 800 pounds.
If I had seen him before we started these platforms, I think I would have gone another 3 feet higher, you know. It's hard to stop looking at him, isn't he? He's just so...
Well, you can see
Cool.
the power in his shoulders.
Yeah.
They're just, you know, his
like-
arms are so thick. That's a big bear, man. Like, I'm thinking 700-800 pounds.
Come closer.
Oh, now he's coming out in the open a bit. You know what? When you whistled, he heard you.
Oh yeah?
He lifted his head up and looked this way. Geez, that's a big grizzly. Here, you look. And I'll get his attention. Because he did. He looked over here when you whistled.
Oh yeah, he looked this time. He's looking and sniffing.
Oh, he might show up here, you know.
Yeah. He's like, who the heck in their right mind would whistle at me?
Oh, he's so good looking. I think it's a male.
Yeah. He's like,
Just by the size.
ooh, cat calling me.
And that's a big grizzly. If he shows up in camp, we'll both be crapping ourselves.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I agree. It would be awesome. I'll tell you what. This bear, if this is where he is now, he comes here more than he comes here often.
Yeah.
So we'll
He's probably
see
been
him
walking around us the whole time and we didn't even know it.
again. Yeah, probably. Maybe tonight I'm going to try to get mine set up in the trees because I'm the only guy on the ground with that big grizzly hanging around. So it's kind of a little bit unnerving. But he's probably been around all along. We just haven't seen him until now, that's all. But he was a beautiful animal. Very nice. But you want to see him from a distance like we did and not right in camp here, that's for sure. But anyways, maybe if it stops raining, I can get my hammock set up above my platform here. I'll feel a little better at night when I hear sounds, at least. Because we do have fish hanging around that we're smoking and this and that. And he could end up coming right into camp, you know. You never know. He just could. We had the fish smoking in the smoker, as you remember. But I think I'm going to cook them up even though they're not finished smoking, because we're hungry, haven't been able to go fishing today like we wanted. So they're partially smoked at least. See my breath there. It's cold out. But we're hungry, so we're gonna cook them up whether they're finished or not. We do have the 2 gophers which we'll cook up, and maybe if the weather breaks we can still get fishing at the lake later. I mean, they're obviously not done. They need another day or 2 to be properly done. But I'm gonna cook one up anyway. See what they're like. They sure look good.
How was yours?
Very salty.
Very salty?
You can't really eat it all at once. I'm saving some because it's pretty salty.
Pretty salty?
Should have had it just in one day, probably.
One day of the brine? Oh well.
But, hey, I don't have to worry about salt intake.
Like a can of sardines?
Oh, it's worse. It's like eating salt.
Like eating salt?
You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
Wow. Wow.
It is salty.
That's like a straight up sardine. Maybe one of the bigger pieces.
Oh no, it's all salty. It's too much.
Wow. Salt. I still want to eat it. It's like so good. Wow.
I guess I'm moving on up to the treehouse too. After watching that huge grizzly, I mean, he's in the area. I'd just as soon not be on the ground anyway. That's a big bear, man. That's scary. Gophers in the pot. He could show up unexpectedly. I'd rather be in my tree fort like Zach was last night. Now that I know that big bruin is around, I just soon get up into my other spot. Take advantage of the fact that it's not raining right now. Ah. Let's put down something. Okay. Set the tarp up first, then I'll set the bedding up. There's no point. Actually, looks like we're gonna look at that tree branch, just got right in my hair. Got all set up there. There was barely enough room. It's obviously short up there, so I went from one end to the other. I could barely make everything fit. Basically, the hammock is stretched right from tight to that pole and right tight to the other tree. See? Barely any room to work with, but a lot safer up there. To be honest with you, we both want to see this bear. Like we want to see the bear. It was really nice to see him across the slide there, about 500-600 yards away. He was just eating cow parsnip and wandering around. It was nice to see him, but it'd be nice to get a close-up shot and video of him. You know, we're finally set up in the trees. Got to get fishing again. We need some fish again. Didn't eat hardly anything today, just one fillet of fish. So, getting pretty hungry. Need some more tea, because that tea was really good. It kind of boosted our energy level a bit. It has not been a good trip for the weather for us. But we fought through it, and we found plants, and we found stuff to survive on. And we put an effort into these tree houses, and we have done a lot of hiking. So you know, I hope everybody appreciates that this was a lot of work to put this 30-day challenge together. A lot of time and a lot of effort. We walk miles and miles a day just to get the video that you're watching. We got 7 more days to try to do some good filming for you. So I hope you enjoyed everything so far. Keep watching our stuff, because we're going to have more stuff coming up too. And more in this challenge yet. So stay tuned. All right. Talk to you later.